Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. All right, shalom. I'm getting a walk and talk in, just getting some exercise. All right, this afternoon. And I just want to get in the spirit. And I'm going to entitle this lesson, The Path of the Just is as a Shining Light. The path of the just is as a shining light. All right. And ultimately, the just are led by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. In a perverse, wicked society that's full of darkness, as the scriptures speak of, ye are the light of the world. This is Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That's right. So you have a group of men pertaining to Ezekiel 11:16. The Lord said his little sanctuary had he scattered across the four corners. But these men are calling upon the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're operating under the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. As the scriptures say, there are many administrations, but the same Lord. So ultimately, on all of the paths of the righteous, the glory ahead is the kingdom, but yet and still we walk on different paths. So the Lord will have us in a different lot, but ultimately our destination is the kingdom. And what shines the light upon that path along the way? The scriptures, the commandments, the word. This is Matthew 5:10 again. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So if you're being persecuted for a righteous cause, such as this truth, this word, for believing, then that's a sign that ultimately you could be of the hopeful elect. You just have to keep persevering, and you have to ultimately endure until the end. But the path of the just is as a shining light. Scriptures calls us the light of the world, and we shine the light unto the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, all right, bringing them back in, all right, likened unto that wild olive branch, bringing them and grafting them back in unto this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Matthew 5:11, blessed are ye when men shall revel you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So here it is, the scriptures are saying, blessed are ye when men shall revel you, all right, and persecute you, and blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. And in this society, that's too much for the inhabitants thereof to wrap their minds around, because they couldn't picture someone being persecuted and also blessed at the same time. In the minds of the society, this westernized mindset, they put you in the mindset that in order to be blessed, you have to be prospering. But the Lord says for us to have the spirit of, give me neither poverty nor riches, but food convenient for me, which is the word. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, that's the food. I've deemed it higher than my necessary food, man. The words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because the words weigh the times and tell us what spirit to be in, and tell us that we're at the end, and tell us to condemn the world. These are instructions, all right, to light us on that path. Let me get it real quick. I believe it's in Proverbs 6. This is Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. You see? Reproofs of instruction are the way of life. So if someone instructs you on the way to go and how to stay out of the way of evil and how to stay in the path of good, that cometh ultimately from this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the commandments, the law. The spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, faith in Yahweh Shai, man. So just imagine yourself as a man with a lamp, and that lamp is the commandments, and then the light is the law, and it's guiding you through that dark, perverse place, such as this nation is, because this nation upholds black culture. They promote black culture, right? Degrading yourself, dressing like the opposite sex, do as thou will. But that word black ultimately goes into darkness. So we debunk black culture. And ultimately, how do we do that? With the commandments, with the law. All right? Tell our people that the things they're doing are abominable. Ezekiel 9:4, that badge of exemption. All right? We're going to ultimately gain that for doing something. And what that is condemning the world and being that light unto the world. Let me go back to Matthew, the 5th chapter. Lord William, the volume is good on this video, and you brothers can hear it. It's Matthew 5:11. Again, blessed are ye when men shall revel you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So the Lord threw it in there that they will be reveling you, persecuting you, but it will be falsely. So if someone has an accusation, the scriptures call Esau Edom the accuser of our brethren. But then it says he's going to be cast down. So his lies and his falsehood, like the scriptures say, he has a right hand of falsehood. It's not going to stick, because the scriptures tell you that in the book of Psalms that promotion either coming from the east nor the west, but the Lord is the judge. So the Lord determines who's going to win the case, who's going to be guilty, who's not going to be guilty, who's going to be acquitted, and who's going to be condemned, man. So Esau Edom is just playing into the Lord's hand, and he's only going to show forth with his wicked agenda how strong Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is, man. And how faithful this word is, like the scriptures call Yahweh Shai, liken them to that white horse. Faithful and true. He does judge it and make war. So the Lord is coming back to destroy and deliver. Matthew 5:12, rejoice and be exceeding glad. So Yahweh Shai is telling us to rejoice and be exceeding glad, even though you're persecuted. The scriptures say that we die daily. But also it say that don't be overcome by the incredulity, the disbelieving mind frame of others. The world is filled with unbelief. These people don't even believe in themselves, their own ability to operate on a higher vibration. They just think so low. All right, this society is perverse, man, and that's because of what it's allowing, what it's promoting. It's promoting nothing but left-handedness, anti-Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, anti-Mashiach agenda. The beast in its image. This is a wicked society that's currently operating, man. But the Most High is going to cease that operation very soon, right? And he's doing it through his holy prophets. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Surely the Lord will do it nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So if you believe in the Bible, then you have to know that the Lord has prophets still unto this day that are pertain to Isaiah, the 47th chapter. Lift up the skirt of this place and reveal it for what it truly is. And the whole earth is coming to a conclusion. They're coming to a reasonable conclusion that Esau Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He has an agenda on the planet Earth to depopulate the society. And also, it is a godless agenda. All right, the world is showing forth that the evils are, like the scriptures tell you, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. That's Esau Edom. Revelation 6 and around the 4th verse, it says, and there was a red horse, and to him was given a great sword. So if something was given to you, who was it given by? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 13, ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. And we are the salt of the earth, the Israelites, the men of the Lord. All right? But if we're not prophesying, the scriptures tell you neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is the spirit of prophecy that was laid on by the hands of the presbytery. That's the elders and apostles. Jeremiah goes into how the Lord is going to give us pastors according to his knowledge. That's the light on our way. That's the light, ultimately, a part of it that the Lord has given us to light our way. The scriptures tell you that your pastor shall not be backed into a corner anymore. But with thine eyes, ye shall see your teachers. So along our way, if we be of the just, we have teachers, we have physical representations, we have the apostles, the elders, all right? Who are our teachers? Who are our physical representations of how we should be on the planet Earth, of how we should walk on our path, and how to be just? Matthew 5:14, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. All right, and the path of the just is as a shining light. We're the light of the world. How are we the light of the world? Through Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. The Lord ultimately said, let me see it real quick. This is John 14:6. Yahweh Shai said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You see, so we don't have access back to the Father except or but for Yahweh Shai. So but for Yahweh Shai, there will be no redemption of sins. There will be no atonement. Yahweh Shai was that atonement for us. All right. Wonderful counselor. Counselor stand between the defendant and the judge. And that's Yahweh Shai. The judge is Yahweh. We are the defendants, and we are going to be proven innocent in this case. And that's what the Lord is setting the scene for. But the prophets are scattered across the four corners and being a light unto the world. So the path of the just is as a shining light. Our lives that we live, it's a shining light. We're examples of the Lord's judges throughout the planet Earth. Let me get it real quick. This is Isaiah 1:26, and I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Ooh, man, and that's heavy because we're on our way to that. The Lord is restoring the judges as at first. The apostles on down to the least of us, the elders, bishops, deacons, camp heads, men of the Lord. Revelation, the 7th chapter, those 12,000 from each tribe. Different 7 and 9 goes into different nations, tongues, people, because Israelites come out of looking like different nations, speaking in different tongues, all right, looking like different people, okay? So ultimately, that's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. The Lord said he's going to restore. So let's go back to Matthew 5 again. Let me read it real quick. It's Matthew 5:14 again. Yahushua speaking. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So no matter what Esau, Edom does throughout the planet Earth, this truth cannot be hid. We're like onto a light tower. Like it tells you in the book of Proverbs, I believe it says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. But it specifies on the name of the Lord. So a part of walking on that just path, you have to have the name of the Lord. All right, in order to walk in his faith. Because how are you going to pray? How are you going to fast? What power are you going to call on? Proverbs 30:4. What is the Lord's name and his son's name, if thou can tell? So we're lighting the world as well as our own paths. We're being examples of Yahweh Shai on the planet Earth, of those judges on the planet Earth. So this is Matthew 5:15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Because that's the key. We're doing all these works on the planet Earth on the behalf of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're the Lord's ambassadors. The earth is going to be given into the hands of the righteous, but the righteous at that time is going to mean us, but still is going to be given unto us by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, just like he gave it to Esau, but he rules in wickedness. So the Lord is going to give it to us. We're going to rule in righteousness, but it's going to be from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai still. So the Lord give it and take it away. But ultimately, we're doing this for the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not our own glory. So let's go back to Proverbs chapter 4. And I'm going to start at 18. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And that day is swiftly approaching, that perfect day, but we're being made perfect unto the perfect day. We're being made incorruptible, celestial. We're elevating through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Our path is becoming more and more brighter unto the world. Like the scripture said, just man falleth 7 times, but get up again. So we're getting up again no matter what. If we get knocked down, get a lesson taught to us, we're going to get up in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and call upon that name. All right, and walk on that just path again. So it says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. See, because they don't have the commandments as a lamp and the law as light. So they're stumbling in that place. They're stumbling here in America. Maybe stumbling over prophecies, maybe stumbling over their own personal demons, maybe stumbling over just doctrine, whatever it may be. They don't have that light, which is the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, through this word, which is Yahweh Shai. That's how we light our paths. And we shine unto the world. This prophecy is being made manifest for the whole world to see. So we're shining through this word, man. Like the scriptures tell you in Matthew the 25th chapter, those 5 foolish virgins, those 5 wise virgins. But the difference was that the 5 wise virgins, all right, they kept their oil burning. They kept their lights burning, man. This is Proverbs 21:20. There's treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise. And what's that oil used for? Keep that lamp burning. Keep that fire going. Stand in the spirit. The Lord said, if you are lukewarm, I'll spew thee out of thy mouth. You rather thee hot or cold. We have to stay on fire for the word. It says, but a foolish man spinneth it up. That's right, man. Spinning it up meaning what? You're procrastinating, tarrying. You're spinning it, man. All the time that you have to come back into this truth and get built up, you're spending it by wasting it on things that don't help, things that are not of the spirit, things that are keeping you in darkness. So the path of the just is as a shining light. Lord willing, this message was edifying. This is a quick hit straight to the point. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim. Pushing this truth across the 4 corners. Until next time, Kwame Ashala. Shalom.